This is video review from a private class yesterday. And in this rapid, it's kind of a rapid, this section of the river actually, we're just trying to catch as many eddies as we can, practice crossing eddy lines and ferrying. And the first thing to point out is this beautiful V. When we learn to read water in class two, shooting the V is a thing we do quickly. And it looks like a mountain here, an upside down V, but our goal is to go right down that beautiful tongue or V down the center, which usually leads to pretty straightforward whitewater. And he does a great job of hitting it dead on right there. And now he's scanning for eddies to catch. He's going to catch this one by pulling over there. And he does a really beautiful job of catching at the top. That's our goal when we're trying to catch eddies, is catch them up at the top so it's easier to cross the eddy line because the eddy line is more distinct. And now that he's in the eddy, which he did a great job of catching, he's looking to exit. And he decides to not break across the eddy line powerfully, to kind of push downstream. And when you do this, you have to fight the eddy line. I'd rather see him turn the boat around and push up into the current, which is easier to leave the eddy and will ferry him across the river more if he has to get to the right. And if he had gotten more to the right, he could have caught this beautiful eddy right here. And again, he would have done that by leaving the eddy high and pushing out and peeling out of that eddy. But he misses that one and goes down for this next one. Super smart. He's pulling, knows it's a lot of work to get over there. Does a great job of crossing at 90 degrees to the eddy line. Beautiful. I'd like to have him catch a little bit higher because you want to catch him at the top, but where he caught it is great. And he's beautifully 90 degrees to the eddy and just spins right in. That feeling of when you cross it and just the boat spins, that means you're doing something right. And here he leaves the eddy beautifully. He kind of goes up, starts at 45 degrees. I'd like to see him catch a higher, of course, leave the eddy at the top, but he does a good job with his angle here, kind of leaving it with an aggressive angle. And then right when he's crossing, he's 90 degrees and then kind of peels out. Here we are downstream, and he's pulling, and does a good job of catching this eddy right here pretty high. He could have attacked it more aggressively, but did a good job. And here he is leaving the top of the eddy like we talked about. This is pretty much the top of the eddy. This is a great place to be leaving the eddy, again, because the eddy is more distinct, and it gives you time to make some sort of move. And as he turns, there's a wall on the right, so he has to ship his right oar, which is fine. Ship that right oar, and then use that left oar for any kind of maneuvering you need to do. And then finally, there's one more eddy here. He does a beautiful job of crossing the eddy line and swinging in. And in slow motion, I just want to show this one again because it's so well done. He heads in. He's about 45. It's an aggressive attack in the eddy line, about 45 degrees. And once the bow of the boat enters the eddy right there, it spins the boat automatically. So when he's halfway across the eddy line, he's about 90 degrees to the line, and the boat spins in. He's done. This is beautiful eddy catching at its best.